Okay, so we have our band, and of course we're just going to start with some nice little warm up to your shoulders and your back. So wide kind of second position stance, just a little softening of the knees, not locked out. You don't feel the pelvis pressing forward. We're going to have that band a little on that open side, so not too tight. We're just going to lift that band up to the ceiling and then take it behind us. Kind of feel the band stretch in an open position and bring it back. And then just bring it up. So we're just going to do this a couple of times. Just starting to move this morning. It's nice and foggy out. We still don't have air in the studio, so we're trying to pray for that morning fog right now because it really does help keep the studio cool. I can't figure out what's going on. Hopefully soon. Keep your belly nice and tight as we bring that band behind. So as we bring it up, you know, the first thing we want to do is we take it behind. We want to push that chest forward. But try to keep that chest closed, engage that low belly, and let's just do 2 more. And up. And over. Last one. You should just feel like maybe a little heat starting in your shoulders, kind of feeling that going on. Roll out those shoulders a little bit. We're going to go right back to the beginning or the halfway back, meaning up, up to the ceiling. This is halfway back, although we were just doing. So from here, we're going to keep our arms above our head. We're going to try to keep our head centered within that band, the bend in one direction. And then as we come back up, we're going to pull that belly in as we come back up. And then we're going to do it again. And other direction. And pull that belly in as we lift. And over. And lift. And just as we work here, getting that little stretch on the over, pulling your belly into lift. So really accessing your belly, accessing your obliques to try to lift back up and just do it willy-nilly, right? We want to put some purpose into the movement. Let's do one more on each side. We'll kind of change it up a little bit. So we're going to bend again. I'm going to bend to the right. We're going to hold, and I'm going to take my right arm, and I'm going to kind of bring it behind the head as I reach it towards the floor, and then back up, and again, and towards the floor, and up. One more, and we'll go switch it to the other side. So we'll bring that arm up, we'll lift back up to center, take it back over to that other side, and we'll just same thing, down and up with that arm. And one more. We'll bring it back up. Let's go over to that other side one more time. Let's take that arm down, the right arm to the floor, and then from here, we're just going to kind of stir the pot. So we're just going to do some little circles with that arm. Keep reaching your upper arm to lengthen above the head, reaching it to the ceiling. This guy, reverse your circle. Stir that pot in the other direction. And last one, bring that arm up, bring yourself all the way up to straight. Let's bend that arm, or bend your body. Take that other arm down, reach those arms apart, and then start to stir that pot. And just keep putting the energy into reaching the arms apart. Keeping that little bend in that waist. And let's switch that direction. Reaching those arms apart as we stir. And 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm up, bring that up. And let's just fold forward and just let those arms kind of relax. Shake out those arms. We're not, don't worry about putting any emphasis on belly here or anything. Just letting those arms kind of hang, letting your head hang. And just relaxing those shoulders. And letting your head maybe nod around. And then we'll access that belly as we curl all the way back up. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this band behind us. And I don't want it too much wider than your hips. And I'm going to bring the band all the way against my butt, kind of in the back, right? So I'm just going to stay in that position. external second position. And from here, I'm going to open my arms out as I just kind of bend the knees down, and just like that. I'm keeping that band kind of against my back end as I do this work. So I want to reach the shoulders down my back as I open the arms. And you can see I'm not opening very wide. I have a lot of tension on the band, so I don't want to force this to get into my neck or shoulders. So I'm just reaching out through my hands as I'm bending. 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold here. So all we're going to do is we're going to twist. So I'm going to twist to the right. As I take my hand behind me, I'm going to feel the band come away from my body on my behind. And then I'm going to bring it back until the band is settled across my body behind me. I'm going to twist in the other direction, taking that band away from the body, and then back to center, finding it again against the body. So let's just continue with that. Twisting, keeping those arms slightly apart, keeping those shoulders down as you twist from side to side. Inhale as we center, exhale as we twist, inhale as we center, and let's just do one more each side. And center, stand tall, relax, bring that band back in front. We're going to go back to just kind of lifting that band over the head. We're just going to do what's called around the world, and this one is kind of more just let your body move. So we're going to bend to one side, we're going to scoop our belly, just round our spine as we take it over to the other side and bring it back up, and then we reverse the sides. So we bend, scoop out that belly, round that spine. Again, this is more of a relaxed movement, not a lot of emphasis put into energy through the arms or anything. Just letting that spine and that body move. So let's just do one more in each direction. And up and relax. When you are done, bring those arms down by your side. Shake out those shoulders, be nice and warmed up through those shoulders. So I'm going to kind of make my band a little wider again. Got my little bunched up. And then I am going to step on the band. So I am just going to place that band underneath both my feet. And I'll have my feet kind of that comfortable hip width distance apart. And I'm just going to grab onto that band. And I'm going to be doing some biceps. So, you know, biceps can handle a little bit more weight than our triceps. So you can feel free to really choke up on that band if you want. But as I want you to concentrate here, I want you to think about standing tall for the moment and letting the weight of the band kind of carry those shoulder blades down your back. So think of those shoulder blades lowering down your back, feeling them come to a natural stop at your mid-back connection. And that's where I want you to really kind of keep the energy when we do this. I mean, obviously we do the biceps, but I want that connection at your mid-back. So a little soft bend in the legs, and then just a little soft hinge forward, just a little. And we're just going to go into that nice bicep curl. So again, I'm keeping those shoulder blades, drawing down that back. My bicep curl is being done fairly slow, especially on the lowering of the arms. I'm not going to just lift and lower, right? I'm going to lift and I'm going to lower. So I'm putting energy into the lowering of the arms just as much as I am into the lifting of the arms. So I'm keeping my belly tight. Again, my knees are soft. And just a few more. So just really allowing yourself to feel those biceps. We're going to be doing a couple of sets of these in a different way. So let's do 3, 2, 1, and then come in. We're going to stand tall. I am going to move kind of to the side so you can see this one a little bit different. All right, so from here, we're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to go right into our triceps. So if you need to listen loosen that band a little bit, go right ahead. So on this one, again, I'm going to relax my knees. I'm not going to actually bend them like I have them before, but I am going to relax them so they're not locked. I'm going to pull my belly in and tuck my tail so that it's slightly pointed to the floor as I reach and lengthen my arms to the floor. I'm going to keep reaching into the floor as I press them behind me. I'm going to feel my belly engage. Inhale as I bring them forward. Exhale. Inhale. So as those arms go back, try not to punch the chest forward. Keep thinking, reaching down through those arms, even as you press them up behind you, right? You're still reaching through those hands. Tightening that belly, feeling that little bit of tricep. Keep that belly nice and tight. Check in with your knees. Make sure you're not locked out. Let's do 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And forward. So now we're going to kind of combine those two moves. So as we bend our knees, we're going to go into a deeper bend this time. So we're going to bend and hinge forward as we bicep curl. So we're doing a little squat. And then we're going to stand tall as we tricep press. Bend, bicep curl. Stand tall, tricep press. And then, and really keep that belly nice and tight on that tricep press. Reach through those fingertips, reach through those arms. And we're going to do a few more rounds. And make it one more round. Then we're going to go right back into our bicep curl, holding here. We're just going to do kind of smaller, slower presses. These are not as big. They're not the full range of motion. They're kind of set in that middle of the movement. Shoulders are down still. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, press back, back, back. So again, we're kind of in the middle range of this motion, or this movement. Stand taller, pull that belly in. Really find those triceps. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way forward. So all you're going to do is you're going to take, I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to step it behind me. Our stickies stick to the band. All right, so I'm going to take that leg behind me. I'm going to take my back foot, kind of turn it a little into that external position and put my foot all the way to the floor. I'm going to take my left hand and just let it rest on my knee as I bend kind of both knees here. So my left, I'm kind of standing into my left leg, my left knee is bent, and I have some pressure in that foot. I'm going to take my right hand in that elbow, and I'm just going to pull that elbow up and out. And then I'm going to reach it down. Okay? So this is the movement here. I'm just going to stay here for a moment. Nice again, kind of nice and slow. I don't want you to yank on the band. I want you to really think about drawing the band up, slowly letting it come back. We're not snapping that rubber band back to the floor. We're controlling that movement. Let's do 2 more just like this. And then we're going to add a deeper rotation to this. So this time as we pull that elbow, I'm going to look at my hand as I twist in that direction. And then I'm going to bring it back and pull back. And pull and twist. So you should be flat on that foot behind you. Otherwise, this is really challenging on your balance. So we want to make sure that foot stays flat behind you. And up. And up. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, And one, down. You're going to take that foot behind you, just rotate it to your toe, right? Right from here. And then all we're going to do here is we're just going to reach that heel behind and hinge forward. You can pull up on your band, just get that stretch in the calf behind you. And then we're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to step into the band. We're going to take that other foot back. We're going to go into kind of that little external position, right? Bending my front right leg. I'm going to rest my hand on that leg. And then from here, I'm going to take my left elbow and just pull it up and reach it out. So I'm not twisting yet. I'm just using that arm and that shoulder blade in the back. You tend to get into your neck here. Lower the movement of the elbow. Don't lift it so high. We're lifting up and out. If that starts getting into that neck, just lower that elbow. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we add that big twist. So it's pull back and twist. Looking and at your hand as you pull it back. Let's do 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Come forward. Take that toe behind you. Up. Good. And just press that heel back. And you can pull up on that band as you hinge forward a little bit more. Get that nice stretch to the calf. And then we're going to come all the way to standing. So we're going to take that band. And we're going to come back to our second position. We're going to add a little bit of our quad work to our arm pull. Right? So from here, we're going to take those arms up overhead. And we're just going to bend as we lower those, or as we separate those arms. Band kind of comes behind your head. So we're going to open the arms as we bend the knees, and then we're going to reach them straight back up to the ceiling. And up. And up. Really keep that low belly pulling in. Even as those arms come up, try to keep those shoulders from lifting super high into the sphere. You want to kind of find that energy at that mid back of the shoulder blades. See if you can keep that engaged. And 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Reach those arms apart and little presses into our quadriceps here. So we're finding our quads. Keep that belly nice and tight, a little tough with the pelvis moving out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Okay, just roll out those shoulders. We're going to stay in this position. So I call this one the Travolta. You'll see what I mean. We're going to dance. We're not going to dance, but oh, I know. We're gonna, yeah, exactly. We're going to come close. All right, now those arms out. All right, so I'm going to bend to my right. So I'm going to bend my right knee, and I'm going to reach this. Here's the Travolta right here. Yeah. Let's switch your arms for me. So other arm up, other arm up, other. There we go, right there. And then we come up, both arms to the ceiling, and bend in that other direction. And up, and bend, and up. Lift, And really think about those arms again, reaching those arms apart. Saturday Night Fever, right? Right. Should be playing some music to this. And let's reach. And reach. Let's go to the first side. And let's hold. And then let's take that arm that's towards the floor. We're going to bend a little deeper into that knee bend. Find that quadricep. Lift that arm up and lower down. And up and lower. Keep reaching those arms apart. That energy there. We have 3, 2, 1. Lift up, come up. Let's do that on the other side and we're done. So let's bend to that other side. Other arm comes down. Bend a little deeper. Find that quadricep. Reach those arms apart. Lift that arm up and down. Three more. Reach further. Try not to let those elbows bend. 2, 1. And stand up. Whew. Let's roll out those shoulders. Bring that legs together. Get that heart, yeah, moving a little bit today. You know, I kind of like the upbeated hearts lately. We've been doing, I know, a little bit of those things. All right, we're gonna actually set the band away for just a moment. We're gonna come to the end of our mat, and we're just gonna do some nice little roll downs and some planks. So we're gonna take a break from the band for a moment as we do that. So standing nice and tall, feet in that really comfortable position. We're just going to go about halfway down right now. We want to find a stretch. We don't want to go all the way down to the floor. So just let that chin kind of nod towards the chest. Start to slowly roll yourself down. Feel those arms become heavy. And we find that place. Soften those knees a little bit. We find that place where we start to feel a stretch. Maybe wiggle those arms around a little bit. And then as we start to roll up, begin to access your low belly. Pull it up. Scoop up your belly like it's dragging the rest of the body all the way on top of that spine. Roll those shoulders back once you get there. Or you do that again. Maybe this time we'll go down maybe an inch further. So nod that chin to the chest. Scoop up that belly. Keep that belly engaging here. Helping to control that. Little softening of those knees. Just let yourself kind of hang out here. Feel heavy through those arms, like they're just really adding to the weight of your body. And then access that low belly. Scoop it up and curl yourself up. Stacking up to that spine. Rolling your shoulders back. One more time, up and down. And then we're going to go up and down one more time. So nod that chin. Take it down. See if you can go a little further through your stretch. Softening those knees. Bringing your head a little closer towards the knees. If you can take those hands behind your ankles. And then slowly access that low belly. Scoop it up. All the way. Shoulders roll back and down. We should be ready to go. So this time as we take it down there, we're going to take some nice big steps with our arms and we're going to head out to our position. Let's do our roll down first. So nod that chin down, scoop up that belly as we roll it down. At this time, bending those knees as we bring those hands to that mat, we're going to walk ourselves out. And we're going to bring ourselves to that position. So we're just going to hold here for a moment. So think of pushing the floor away and then gliding those shoulders down the back. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Still let the head hang. Lift it with energy into your head, reaching out of your neck. And then all you're going to do here is you're going to press forward with your toes. And then you're going to press back with those heels. So you make that little stretch in your calf forward with those toes. Back with those heels. And forward. And back. Forward. And back. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Take it back. Press the pelvis up into your child's or into your plank or, oh my goodness, your pike. So press back with those arms, really press those heels behind you. Sending that pelvis behind you, but up to the ceiling as well. And then coming back into your plank. Bring those feet pretty close together here, okay? So we're in our plank. We're just gonna take our right leg, we're gonna float it. We're gonna pull that knee in as we scoop our belly, kind of drawing our chest and our knee towards each other. And then we're just gonna send it back out to your plank, reaching the leg behind. Again, scoop. And reach. Scoop. And reach. Let's do 3. 3, 2, 1. Take it out to your plank. Set that leg down. Go ahead and open those feet again. Take it to your plank. And let everything relax and release. Stretch it out. Take it back into your plank. Bring those feet together. Let's do that on the other side. Lift that left leg. Pull that knee in, chest to knee, and reach it out. Scoop that belly. And reach the plank. And scoop. And plank. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Set that leg down, separate those feet, take it to your pike. Take it back out to your plank. From here, we're just going to lower one knee down, find the mat, lower the other knee down, sit back in your child's pose. And relax. And we are going to grab that band. We're going to come back up and we are going to sit with our legs straight in front of you. We're going to place that band around the bottom of the feet. So, I always like the band wide. It's a more comfortable position. I know it doesn't always stay that way as we work. All right. So on this one, we're going to start with some roll downs. What's nice about the band, you can use it as resistance, so it does help. Obviously, the less resistance we have on the band, the more work we're going to do. So you choose what's good. All right, so sit nice and tall. We're going to make that spine like it's sitting up against the wall behind you. We're going to begin by pulling that low belly in, tucking that tail under you, feeling that low back begin to open as we curl back. Let's take it only to the shoulders. Eyes are at those feet. We have not lowered down the head. So we're kind of in a curled up position. We're going to curl up from here. Exhale. And curl. Reach forward with those arms. Sit up nice and tall. Again, find those sit bones. Flatten that spine. Let's do that again. Scoop that belly. Go back nice and slow. Let's only go back to those shoulders. So eyes always stay at the feet. And you land in this, what would be a curled up position. Chin is tucked. Exhale, curl up. Reach forward with those arms. And sit nice and tall. 2 more, just like that. And scoop it out. Curl it back, just to those shoulders. So articulate that spine so you get to those shoulder blades. Deep breath in, pull those shoulders down. Exhale, curl up, reach forward with those arms. So always reaching forward. Let the band do some of that work for you. Last one. And curl back. And curl up. Sit nice and tall. So on this next one, we're going to curl back again, and then we're going to stay there. So we're going to curl it back. And this time we'll let that head come all the way. We're going to bend those knees into the tabletop position. So elbows are bent by your side. Okay, legs are at tabletop. And we're going to start here with extending the legs out. Try to keep the head down here. So we want to reach those legs all the way from the wrist, pressing those legs out to extension, and then inhale and then back in. So as those legs press out, feel that low belly stretching flat across that hip to hip, right? So you're really flattening that low belly. Pulling and lowering those shoulder blades down your back. So you're keeping the connection at your mid back as those legs extend. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Come all the way in. We can just set those feet down. Give yourself a little relaxed position. All right, so on this next one, and I'll show you really quickly how this is going to work. We are going to start again, but this time as we press the legs out, we're going to curl up as we press those legs out. Okay? And we're just going to curl back down as we bring it to tabletop. Let's try that. So curl up, press up, kind of a little half teaser, and then curl down. Back into tabletop. And up. And in. 2 more. And up. And in. Last one. And in. And set those heels down. I'm not going to put my feet down, otherwise I lose the bank. So I'll just put my feet or my heels down. So from this next one, if curling up is too much for you, your neck will stay down, do leg work only. But we're going to come back to that teaser position. We're going to hold back. We're going to lift those legs up. We're going to go ahead and curl up. Send your legs out, curl up. Now, pull back on that band, pull those shoulders down. Bend knees, press it back out. So you're going to kind of scoop that belly deeper as those knees bend, and then press. Scoop, press. Scoop, press. 2 more. 2 and 1. And lower those legs. And rest here. You've got tension on the band. You're pulling those shoulders down your back. You're just taking a nice breath. And we are going to finish this off by just taking our right foot out of the band, bending that right leg up as we take that left leg to the seat. And I'm going to take both sides of the band into my left hand. Nope, sorry, into my right hand. And I'm going to take my left hand and place it behind my head. So I'm going to take my foot that's on the floor. So this band and this foot are going to stay right where they're at. Okay? I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to send it out. And this time as I bend it to come in, I'm going to twist towards that knee. Okay? Other side. Just, no, you had it right. Oh, yeah, there you go. And then just reach that leg out as you come back to the floor. And exhale. And inhale. Just adding in that little. And the band actually helps. So it helps support that everybody. All right, we're going to curl up and twist. We're going to hold. So we're holding our twist as we extend that right leg out. We're just going to lift it up and down, but we're holding our twist. Let's do 2. 1, okay, tough one. Lower that leg, hold. Lower the leg that's in the band. Match it with the other side, lift it back up. Lower and lift. We're still in our twist. 2 more. Last one. And come in. Ooh, those are tough. And you're going to switch sides. Now, right when Phyllis got the hang of it. Yeah, I know. I'm making your brain think today. All right, so I have my left hand in the strap. The strap is on my right leg. My right hand is behind my head. I'm going to lift my left leg to tabletop to start, and then I'm going to send it out. I'm going to pull it back in as I curl up to twist. And curl down. And up. And up. 3 more. 2. Hold. So we curl up, we hold. We extend that leg. We lower it, and we lift it. We're staying in our twist. And 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg. Hold, keep your twist. Lower the band. Lift it up. Lower and lift. 2 more. And lower. Take that band away. Stretch those legs out. They were weights. Stretch it out. Lengthen that belly. Maybe reach those arms behind you. Get that nice length with your body. Good. We have time to finish up what I wanted to do. So we are going to bring ourselves up. So we'll have our band hand because we are going to use it again. We're going to bring ourselves all the way up. We're going to go into a 4-point kneel position. So this is the one where I told you in the beginning of class, you have a chair. You don't want to be on your knees. You can pull the band up under, or the mat underneath your knees for extra cushion, or you can stand with your hands on a chair. So I'm going to place this band at the back of my right foot, and I'm going to bring that band forward, and I'm going to hold it in the opposite hand. Okay. I'm going to take my knee out from the middle of the band. So the band is running between my legs, and I'm holding it in the opposite hand. And I'm in this nice 4-point position. So from here, we're just going to access the back end, right? You know what's coming. So try not to lock those elbows out and sink into the shoulders. So try to keep that chest lifted. Maybe kind of think of opening the elbows slightly out and pulling those shoulders down. Pick up that belly so you're not in an arched back. We're going to start here. You just press that leg out. And in. And out. And we want to really lengthen that leg back. And we want to lift it up and lengthen it to the point where we can feel that glute. And we're accessing that glute on that extension. Pulling that belly up. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure you're lifted up and out of those arms. Last one, hold it back there. Hold, keep that leg long, just do little presses up, up. So we're really into that glute. Keep that belly lifted from the floor. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that knee in. Relax for just a moment. So we're going to take our knees to kind of a little bit of an external position. And this time when we lift that leg, we're going to open it to kind of that external frog. Okay, so we're going to keep the external. So instead of pressing straight back, we're going to kind of press out towards the side now. And bend. So it's still pressing back, but it's in an open position. So we're finding this glute now kind of more in our knee. Pull up on that belly. 3 more. 2. On the last one, we're holding. Hold, little circles. Keep that belly lifted. 3, 2, 1, reverse. Keep that leg open. 3 more. 2, 1, and bend it in. All right, take that band in the other hand. Put your foot in the band on top of the other foot and just switch those legs out. Nice and easy. So I said, right? Yeah. Okay. So from here, okay, we've got to get our chest is pressed up from the floor. Our elbows are long but not locked. And we're just going to take that left leg and we're going to press it straight back and up. So we just want to take it up high enough where we feel that glute connect. And as soon as you do, you should really be able to pull it in on that belly. You're getting a nice stretch after this, you guys. And 5, 4. Keep that belly tight. 2 more. Last one. Hold it back there. Hold. Keep that belly tight. Lift and lower and lift. Little ones. Stay into that glute. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in. All right, last thing. So we just go into that little tiny bit of external. We open that leg in an external position. And then as we press out, we kind of press it out and open to the side a little bit. And in. So feeling a little bit more of your glute lead. Really pull up on that belly. Three more. And 3, keep that chest lifted out of those arms. Keep that belly tight. 2. We're holding it out there. And little circles. Small. Keep that belly tight. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 3 more. 2, 1. And bring it in. Sit back, relax. Take that band away. Just sit back in your child's pose. Just let yourself breathe. Find that stretch. And then we're going to go ahead and go up into our point again. We're going to stay here for just a moment. Scoop up our belly with a little cat stretch. Really touch that pelvis. And now as we take it back to our neutral, you can stay there, or you can actually go past your neutral, where you take that tailbone slightly to the ceiling, lift the chest a little bit, pull the shoulders down. And again, swoop, tuck that tail. And back into either neutral or extension. And swoop. And extend. And this will be our last one. And then we're going to take that band and we are going to stretch our legs. My favorite stretch. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the band. I'm going to start with the bottom of my right foot. And then from here, I'm going to curl down. And I'm going to keep my left leg bent. And I'm just going to take a nice, easy tension, nothing too much, but enough to support myself. And I'm going to find my neutral. So I'm going to put a little bit more weight towards my tailbone, not pressing my tailbone super hard to the floor. I'm just feeling the weight come towards it. And then from here, lengthening that leg, I'm going to just press it down. And then lift it up, finding the stretch. Don't lift off the pelvis here. Just stretch that leg. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. Good. Nice little stretch to the top of that. We're going to hold this next stretch. So we're going to lift. We're going to hold. I'm going to take my bands. For me, it's easier to take it into the opposite hand again at the leg. And then from here, I'm going to turn to external. I'm going to let that leg open to the side. I'm just going to kind of hold it there for a moment. I'm letting my opposite leg open as well so I can really find the balance in my pelvis. I'm just going to stretch that inner leg. I'm going to push my heel as I flex my foot. And I'm going to point through my toe as I reach through the band. And again, flex and point. One more. And flex and point. I'm going to go back to my flexion, maybe a little relaxed. And then I'm going to sweep that leg down to the center. And I'm going to lift it straight back up. And open to the stretch. Circle, lift to the stretch. Open, circle, lift. Two more. Last one. Come up and reverse that. So down, open out to the stretch, lift to the stretch. Down, open to the stretch, lift. Open. Lift. Two more. Last one. Bring it up. Take those straps, one in each hand. Take that other foot, replace it. And we're just going to start by drawing those elbows down, that collarbone open. Wiggle yourself around till you find that neutral pelvis, and then you lower and lift. So keep the pelvis down as we lift that leg up to that stretch. And lower down. And up. And really try to just get into that little stretch at the top, and then lower right back down. Little stretch. And down. A couple more. And we're going to lift this one. We're going to just kind of hold that stretch for a moment. And then I'm going to switch my band to my opposite hand. And then from here, turn my leg to external. And I'm just going to let that leg open until I find that stretch. Hold that for a moment. Feel that stretch. Then I'm going to flex and reach through my heel as I flex my ankle. Feeling that stretch. I'm going to point through my toe as I reach through the band. And then again, flexing and pointing. Flexing and pointing. And flex and point. We're going to flex and hold. So flex and maybe relax the flex just a little bit. We're going to take that leg down and around. We're going to lift it up to the ceiling so we feel that little stretch and then open it out to the stretch. Circle, lift, up to the stretch, out to the stretch. And circle and up and out. Up and out. Two more. Up and out. Last one. Up and out. Circle it up, reverse that direction. So down, circle out to the stretch, lift it up to the stretch. Out to the stretch and up. Circling. And circle 2 more times. And last one. And we're going to take the band, one in each hand. We're going to place both feet in that band. We're going to send both those legs out. So right away, I'm going to curl up a little bit. As I reach my arms to the feet, I'm looking at my feet. I'm going to take a deep breath in. As I exhale, I'm going to curl up, reaching through the hands as I reach towards those feet, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing that band. And you guys are done. You made it. Thank you. See you guys next week. Or you'll see Patty on Monday and then me on Wednesday. Thanks, you guys.